Good morning and welcome to Herb Oracle Podcast, botanical divination with herbs, essences, flowers, and trees with your host, Herbal Marie. Let's start the day off pulling some oracle cards and getting a few messages. We can shoot the shiitake in a spiritual way-ish. And if you follow me on Instagram, I'll post a pic of the cards at Herb Oracle. Thanks so much for joining me. Here we go. Okay, well, new personal best here. By best, I mean worst. It's 12:48 p.m. after lunch. I just could not make this happen this morning, mostly because of my own distraction and procrastination. And I slept in because yesterday I ended up running some errands and buying some groceries. And I literally felt like I worked out last night at bedtime. I crashed. I have not slept that good. So I should always go to the grocery store and buy $300 worth of groceries when I need to get a good night's sleep that night. So I ventured out into society yesterday. I had an amazing time. I had so much fun talking to crazy people, talking to Amish people, talking to old ladies, talking to some dude who is in love with G.I. Joe. I know, I had a good time. So I got a lot of groceries and stocked up, got some new black permanent markers so I can keep on taking notes at Herbal Marie. What else did I get? Rabbit food, and that was it. But even my shoulders and my back, across my back, I feel like I worked out by lifting all those groceries. And I went to Aldi's, so I packed them myself in the parking lot. I'm one of those people, especially when the weather's nice. So all right, so we're gonna do a pick-a-pile today, and I'm gonna shuffle my number deck here, and we'll get some cards. Of course, the piles could just go 1, 2, 3. But let's see what kind of numbers come out, and then you'll know which pile to pick, and then we'll get messages from quite an assortment of beautiful, beautiful cards. You're going to love them. I'll tell you what the decks are when we get into it, but there will be a flower essence card and eco heart. The first pile's number is 31. I know, decisions. You must choose the right number for you. Then we have 58, 31, 58, or, oh my gosh, the numbers are fighting, you guys. The numbers are fighting to come out of the deck. Or 50. 31, 58, or 50, but dang it, this deck is rowdy. I had no idea. Okay, 31, 58, or 50. So we essentially have a number 4, number 12, 3, a number 3, 4, 3, or 5. 4, 3, or 5. Are you confused? All right, so we have 3 piles in front of me. From the left to right, they could be 1, 2, 3, but I like to put a number on them because I love numbers myself, and I'm actually really curious what people's significant numbers are, if they have a favorite number and why, if they just love the number 78 because that was the year they were born, or they love the number 55 because that used to be how fast we were allowed to drive on the highway. Now we're allowed to go 70. I mean, that's kind of a jump. But anyways, not to sound like an old lady, but whoa. So yeah, that's why I like numbers. I do. I love them. I love my numbers, baby. So pick a number, 31, 58, or 50. 31, 58, or 50. And that will be your message today. So TGIF, yeah, we made it till Friday. Another freaking Friday, you guys. We had a beautiful herb of the week, ginseng. Great herb, because okay, this is what makes ginseng so great. Yeah, we made it to Friday, so that means Monday was my birthday. Monday seems like 14 years ago now. I don't know about you, but my Monday seems forever ago. Like when I was like, was it my birthday this Monday or last Monday? That's how long this week felt for me. So what a great herb to keep us going, right? To teach us about endurance. We manifested more endurance on Wednesday. That was a good pep talk of a podcast. I just want to say that. But ginseng will teach us about endurance, conservation, starting that new journey, being divinely guided. What were our affirmations? Let's do them. Let's do them. This affirmation minute is brought to you by our herb of the week, ginseng. And I thank you and I love you and I dedicate them all to you. I take care of myself. I conserve my energy when needed. I will keep going. I believe in myself. I will succeed as I will grow. Divine energy flows through me. I enthusiastically walk my path in life. And again, I take care of myself. I conserve my energy when needed. I will keep going. I believe in myself. I will succeed as I will grow. Divine energy flows through me. I enthusiastically walk my path in life. And so it is. So yeah, ginseng was pretty positive and upbeat, right? I enthusiastically walk my path in life, just reminding us that divine energy can flow through us. So if we are feeling lethargic and we don't have enough get up and go or reason to live or purpose, the easiest solution that we can remedy ourselves is to consciously bring divine energy into our bodies through creativity, through meditation, through dance, through music, through a simple prayer, a request, right? Start to feel good, laugh, be happy. You will have more energy. So it's a great thing to say to ourselves, I will keep going. I will succeed. I will grow. I will take care of myself. And whenever we feel like we need to conserve our energy, we will do that too. All right, so first pile is number 31. Okay, so we're gonna have a flower remedy from the Flowers Oracle. We're gonna have a flower whisper. We're gonna have a soul trees. We are also going to have a card from the Plant Spirit Oracle and then an eco heart. Okay, this is always so exciting for me. Like, talk about being able to have divine energy flowing through me. First of all, I love the backs of these cards. Right now, I'm not even looking at your messages yet. I'm just looking at the backs of the cards. The Flowers Oracle that from Antonella Castelli. Man, I love the back of the card. It's so vintage flower funk. It's so good. So I'm looking at that card. We have Tina T. Ames Flower Whispers card. I love that too because it's got hummingbirds. And they're going to be returning very soon. Let's get our hummingbird feeders out. Maybe tomorrow after this. It's supposed to get really cold tonight, I guess. Like a frost is going to come and kill all our apple blossoms again. Such a shitter. But anyways, think warm thoughts. Then we have the soul trees. That's a pretty powerful, reflective, mirrored image. We have a nice background on the Plant Spirit Oracle, like a nice ivy viney border. And then the eco heart has an earth that's just sort of lighted and blasting her good frequency to both sides of the card. It's mirrored too. So it's really amazing just to look at the backs. I'm just happy to be here. And I am happy that we hung out this week. I really loved hanging out with the trees. I also really enjoyed our tarot podcast. I mentioned yesterday how I was so kind of surprised for Black Cohosh to tell me that I was going to have to step up and be an activist. And I was like, I don't really think so, right? But then, wouldn't you know it, that's exactly what happened to me this week. And now I've had to like be more of a Facebook talker, you know, or something. But anyways, it's just interesting how everything sort of lined up. Ginseng kept us going through the whole thing. I just want to take a minute to shout out Jessica for being my second official supporter for this podcast. So you can support this podcast through Anchor Radio by becoming a supporter. There's like usually a little icon with a hand and a money cha-chang sign that, you know, you click it and you can pledge like 99 cents or $4.99 or $9.99. It's like weird numbers that you can pledge and support this podcast, Herb Oracle. And I got my second supporter. So thank you, Jessica. I see you and I appreciate you. Yeah, I only have 2 supporters for this podcast. But they're beautiful supporters and I appreciate them so much. I mean, some people do support me through my Herbal Marie Patreon page. So this podcast has a couple more than 2, I'm sure, because some people listen to both. But yeah, I'm up to 2 supporters through Anchor Radio. And I mean, it's kind of tricky because it's like 99 cents or $4.99 or $9.99. It's like, well, what if you only liked me like $2.99? You know, like maybe $7.99, but not quite $9.99. So I don't know. I guess you have to make a decision there too, if you would even want to do that. But even a 99 cents a month pledge, I would appreciate. Just, you know, why not? Then I could say I have 3 supporters. Anyways, Jessica, thank you so much. That was fun to get an email about that. All right, are you ready for number 31? The people who picked the first pile, number 31. Here is your flower essence. It is water violet. And this is actually like a scene where there's school kids at a table. Maybe 2 ladies, somebody's sewing. Maybe it's not school kids. I don't know. It just sort of has like a bored, like I'm bored at school type of vibe. Okay, we got water violet. Oh my God. Your flower whisper card also has like a violet pansy heartsease flower on it. It says violet. Yeah, it's a violet. Okay, so far for 31, you got water violet and then you got another violet because your flower whisper quote says, forgiveness is the fragrance. Forgiveness is the fragrance that the violet sheds on the heel that has crushed it. So as soon as somebody steps on you, be like the violet and instantly forgive them, right? Instantly forgive them. Listen to me, forget them. Get fucked. Instantly forgive them. Who's running this show, Sadie or JB? So I want to tell you a random story before we go on. A guy from Canada messaged me. Well, first he friend requested me on Facebook, so I accepted his friend request. Okay, then he sent me a message, thanks for connecting, which I always find that interesting. Like when somebody friend requests you, and then thanks you, like you reached out to them, but it was like okay. So I said, oh, okay, so I have to reply back now. I was like, oh yeah, absolutely. I love your energy on your page, or think just because he does. I went to his page real quick and I was like, yeah, he posts great stuff, energetically advanced, spiritually aware stuff. So I said like a compliment like that, and he comes back at me like, love my page, you haven't even liked it yet, apparently, as like a business or a Facebook page. And so it was kind of like funny to have a little dose of my own energy get thrown in my face, because like that's so me, right? Like, thanks for being my friend and not liking my podcast, you dick, right? Like that's me. So I got a taste of my own energy through this guy. So I like messaged him back and I liked his page, and I never once told him about my pages because I thought this insanity has to stop with me. because I'm being shown now what an arrogant little shit I can be. And, it's just, I really am getting over, I really am getting over it, looking for validation and support. Like, I am just going to keep doing what I'm going to do no matter what. But it was hilarious. It was hilarious for me to be like having that reflection of self, seeing that in another person. So anyways, forgiveness is the fragrance that the violet sheds on the heel that has crushed it. So it's like, yeah, like even, oh man, even if somebody steps on you, it's like you instantly just have to forgive them, because that's just what you do. So very interesting. So far we have water violet, another violet about forgiveness, okay? Your soul trees card is magic. Ooh, and what I love about this is the coloring of the sky is an aquamarine turquoise swizzled through a magical purple. So I feel like the violet is now in this card as well. And let's see what your plant spirit is. Plantain. Talk about another stepped upon plant. So the violets and the plantains are coming in to say, yeah, we totally get that you may be feeling like you have been used as a doormat or stepped upon or unseen, neglected, underappreciated, right? So let's see, but yet you have this magic. You have these plants that people literally walk on without reverence, but yet you have the magic card too. Interesting. Let's see what the final card is from the Eco Heart. It's the Honeybee Preservation. So yeah, preservation. It's like, yeah, even if nobody sees you, nobody appreciates you, literally crushes you, uses you, walks on you, you still have to know your inherent worth, your inherent magic, and yeah, preserve yourself. The honeybee's like, it's okay, you could just get back up and keep on going. Like, it's like whenever you have so many dandelions in your grass, but like it's a jungle, so you have to mow, and you try so hard not to run over any honeybees, but sometimes you still go over them with the mower, and sometimes they are unharmed and they still fly away. They're like, yeah, we just hid under that leaf and got going. But yeah, preservation, like you're just doing what you have to do. And plantain has a message of innocence, being naivete, not however the fuck you say that. Sorry, I hate that word. Naiveness and unaware. So, are you aware or are you unaware of the magic around you, swirling around you, that you're capable of? Ooh, are you aware? No, you're not. You're not aware of the magic. If you pick the first pile, there's a good chance you're not aware of a lot of the magic that's swirling around you, that's waiting for you. I'm excited to see what the honeybee has to say too. Maybe, I don't know, I want to say like maybe you're negatively focused on a lot of like crises, like the devastation of the honeybees. Not that that's a bad thing to be aware of, but it's like if you're always looking at what's going wrong, you're missing the magic. So the honeybee wants to tell you to take small steps in your own home, and in the process become part of a collective, a hive of others who are also making positive changes to help the natural world. So yeah, you probably are an environmentalist and feeling like, what can I do? It's like you just feel like only one person, and like, it's like you're the violet or plantain, and it's like your voice feels so small. It's saying, make friends now, start in your own home, your own community, online, start to gather with your energy with others who are also making positive changes to help the natural world. So yeah, this does start in our homes. If we want to help the world, we have to really take a look at like what we're doing in our homes, what kind of products we're using. Really, you can do so much with so little. Like even, I don't even want to call out natural products because you still have packaging out the wazoo. You know, there's a lot you can do with vinegar and a bar of soap and some baking soda that comes in a recyclable cardboard box. You know what I'm saying? Like, let's start to make the best choices that we can. But yeah, if you are feeling overwhelmed with the news regarding your environment, right? You should, in a way, like everyone should. Everyone should be effing alarmed. You should be alarmed at what's happening to the honeybees. You should understand the importance that they have in our world, in our life. If they go, we go, okay? And I've heard through the grapevine, they're still debating whether or not they stay on Earth or not, okay? So it's like, yeah, things need to happen for the environment. So do what you can do. Take small steps, bring awareness, right? But I just want to say that with all these other cards, it's saying like, don't lose sight of the magic. Don't lower your vibration because that's not going to help anything, right? You have to, okay, like do your advocacy for the bees, do your part for the environment, do the work, but then don't forget to go out and sit by the flowers and watch their little buzzing butts and just be so in love with them and amused. And just find what they do incredibly magical, and how geometric the flowers are and the honeycomb is. And there is really just this universal magic that goes beyond our scope of understanding when it comes to just the bees and yes, all nature. But I feel like the bees are taking the spotlight here. Yeah, absolutely. So yeah, become part of a collective who's also making positive change, and yeah, take small steps. Absolutely. So plantain too, it's like it does have that message of unaware, so you might be unaware of the magic and the innocence, or lost sight of it because you're so like, God, this world is so fucked. Sorry to use so many F words so fast, but it is Friday. Yeah, this world is so fucked, and you're just like, it just brings you down. So guess what that means? Your next F word is forgiveness. So yeah, it's like, wait a second. So yeah, people have absolutely raped and destroyed the environment, nature, earth. What you've done to her is wrong. What you've done to her is disgusting. It's just the lowest of the low. And then it's like, damn it. And I'm on a spiritual journey and my path of forgiveness. And now I have to forgive you, motherfucker. Do you know what I mean? All right, that's it. I just maxed out on F words. Okay. But forgiveness is the fragrance that the violet sheds on the heel that has crushed it. So yeah, it's like you are on a path of forgiveness. And it's like, oh, it's such a challenge. Not that you have to condone anything as being okay or right, but it's like you have to let go of that hate and resentment. Use your anger as a sacred ally, you know, and you have to somehow transform it, integrate it, alchemy, honey. You have to make your anger turn into something productive and proactive for the bees and the environment, and also for yourself as well. So yeah, it's like you can't let these vibes weigh you down. All right, so let's see what number 34, Water Violet, has to say for your flower essence advice. Water Violet wraps up your message by saying, you have been granted great gifts. Don't disdain those who have been less fortunate. Free your emotions and you will rediscover the joy of being with others. So you have been granted great gifts. You're a magical, innocent, connected, empathetic, beautiful being. Don't disdain those who have been less fortunate. These absolutely stupid fucks, okay, one more, that have no regard for the environment or nature or anything sacred and holy. These lower density human beings. It's like, I saved a meme the other day that it was like when your higher self comes in to tell your lower self, like, you are on a spiritual journey and here to help humanity. You cannot help them and at the same time call them stupid idiots. So it's like we do have to have so much sympathy and forgiveness and releasing of disdain for people who have maybe ignorantly, or maybe no, well, they knew what the heck they were doing, maybe not, but either way, we have to let go of that resentment and anger towards them, because they are less fortunate. They have not been born with an expanded awareness like you have. Everyone is a spiritual being underneath, inside, but some people it's way hard to see and find. So it's like, well, they're just at a different point in their evolution. So you have to give them a little bit of a break because they are less fortunate than you, and it's like they're just at a different moment in their evolution too. And it's like, well, eventually someday they'll progress. They will. Everybody's going to progress eventually. So free your emotions and you will rediscover the joy of being with others. So if you've been feeling kind of like just not part of a collective, not part of the hive, not part of a group. See, like this one kid in the front, he's got his back turned to the table. I told you it felt like he was bored, like he didn't want to be a part of it. He doesn't feel a part of it. He doesn't feel included. He doesn't feel like he belongs there. He'd rather be outside, right? So even violets too, maybe, they go unseen a little bit. The little girl on the plantain picture, she's sitting alone. So there is definitely a magical message that you will feel more joy. You will feel more joy when you can free your emotions, when you can forgive, and rediscover how fun and joyful it is to be with others. All right, that was fun. That was fun. Okay, ready? Number 58. This is the second middle pile. Number 58. If you're drawn to this number, okay. Ready? That's funny how you had two violets in that last one. That was cool. All right. So let's see what we've got here next after I interrupt myself to answer this phone call. All right. You want to take a guess who it was? That was my former husband calling me with some gossip about somebody that we know, whose husband just found out that she has been unfaithful for like a year with the priest at their church. So anyways, it was pretty good gossip. I mean, I'm only telling you. Maybe my mom, but that's it. No, I don't want to gossip about this couple. I like both of them. I do. I like both of these people. Okay. All right. Now, let's go on to the second pile. Hey, man. That's pretty scandalous, having an affair with the priest of the church that you and your husband go to. Dang. I mean, I'm smiling when I say it. Like, that's a good story. I hope somebody writes a book. All right, number 58. Your flower essence is, oh God, how do I say this? Scleranthus. It's number 28. So we have 58 and then number 28, Scleranthus. Oh, this is hilarious. She looks like the Justice tarot lady holding those balancing justice scales. Isn't that funny? We're talking about scandalous gossip. And then I flip over this card where she's holding these scales. Yeah. See what I mean? I don't want anything to do with this scandalous story. Like, whoa. I mean, I feel bad for, oh, I don't want to say their real names. I feel bad for the lady because I've known her my whole life and I love her. And like, honey, what were you thinking? And I feel bad for him because he's a sweetheart and so helpful and would do anything for anybody, including his wife. But yeah, man, you know, everybody's got to get fucked at the end of the day. I don't know. Somebody keep track of how many F words I say today. All right, your flower whisper. We'll see what Scleranthus has for you. Your flower whisper. Oh, it's so sweet. It's pink and it matches her dress. It says, cherish the people who overlook your broken fence and admire the flowers in your garden. So yeah, cherish the people who aren't criticizing your house that has a shutter missing and your fence is broken and the paint's chipping off the door, but look how pretty your flowers are, you know. And you know what? The image on the back of the cards it's this card too. It's the hummingbird coming into the feeder for a little sugar. So I still am thinking of my friends and their scandalous story. So yeah, I have to admire them even though they're in some scandalous drama right now. So yeah, cherish the people who will overlook your scandalous drama and still admire the flowers in your garden. So yeah, I mean, if you're just like, yeah, I've screwed up and I've done some stupid things, but yet there are people who still see my beauty anyways, and yeah, can still see just the beauty. Focus on the beautiful things. So that's a good advice to do for others, and that's also, you know, and a reminder for us to cherish the people who overlook the dust on the shelf and still admire the family portrait. You know what I mean? So yeah, God bless those kinds of people who will do that for us. Your Soul Trees card is renewal. It's really lime and green with a little bit of peach. But yeah, a message of renewal. And your plant spirit is New England aster. New England aster. And it is a cosmic starlit night sky. And the New England aster looks so nice and purple with these bright centers. And there is a moth too. And you have a message of fortune, stars align, and action. Ooh, that's a good card to come after the renewal card, because it's like if you take time to really let yourself be renewed, I'm feeling like you need to drink lots of water, rest, reset, do what you need to do, get into that gratitude of cherishing and feeling appreciation for the people in your life who love you as unconditionally as they can. It really does get you kind of renewed feeling. And once you get into that good flow, stars align, right? Stars align for you and good fortune comes your way. But there is a message of action too. So it's like once you get into that good place and yeah, the universe is lining things up for you, make sure you're feeling for that inspiration to take action. And your eco heart, it's the wolf, family clan. So interesting, like there's a wolf howling at a full moon. I love it because like the night is, we're already in the nighttime with the New England aster, with the stars aligning. There are just hundreds of stars twinkling in the sky of this card, this full moon. That wolf is howling at the full moon. The sky is very, very pink and purple under the moon, so it's just becoming nighttime. And is it not the pink flower full moon this week? And that's pretty interesting because you have a lot of pinks And the Scrolanthus and the hummingbird cherish the people who overlook your broken fence card, and now this wolf card. So yeah, this full moon energy, use it to renew yourself and align yourself to the energies coming in. So the wolf is all about family clan. I want to see what the message is for you from the wolf. The wolf is going to encourage you. You are encouraged to repair broken relationships with family members. If that is not safe, then it is time to find a new pack, a new family who will protect you and support your dreams. Okay, so you have two broken messages now. You have the broken fence and you have broken relationships with family members. So note that, see if that applies to you or not. It's more important to fix a broken relationship than a broken fence. So make sure that, you could do both if you wanted, but yeah, it's like if it's possible to repair this relationship, now is a good energetic time to do that. If it's not safe for you, if it's not safe for you, no. It's time, don't even. It's time to find a new pack, a new family, that renewal, a renewed sense of belonging in a new pack. So either renew and repair the family that you're in, the pack that you're in, or find a new one who will protect you and support your dreams. So yeah, because the stars are aligning for you. Fortune is on its way. It's time to take action. It's so nice to be supported. That's why, earlier when I said, yeah, I would love to have you as a supporter of this podcast. Do you think I need your 99 cents? I do not. But it's just a token of appreciation and support. That's what it is. I don't need your money. But it feels good to be supported. It feels good to know that people have your back. It just feels good. It's totally just the gesture. You know what I mean? Okay, so that's just a gesture. Now, a family, a support group, a clan. I mean an actual clan, a new pack, a group of friends that you're like, these people would freaking die for me. That is also an incredible thing to attain. Do you have that? Do I have that? I don't know. I'd have to reflect on that a lot. But anyways, cherish the people who overlook your broken fence and admire the flowers in your garden. So those people who can do that for you, that, like my sweet neighbor Lorraine, sometimes she'd pop in, especially when my kids were younger, and I would say, oh my gosh, it's such a mess in here. And she would go, I didn't come here to see your house. I came here to see you. She says, if I wanted to inspect your house, I would make an appointment. It was just this cute thing that she's always said to me. And it was you're not being judged on your space or your house or your yard. It's you. It's your energy and, what you're putting out. So these people who love us despite the fact that our house is dilapidated AF, these are part of our real clan and our real pack. All right, so let me grab the book here. What else did the wolf want to tell you? Let's see. Wolves live in packs, all working together as one. The life of a lone wolf is shortened by not having a pack for protection and belonging. So this oracle is reminding you that humans are also like wolves. So yeah, just, my little family here, that's enough to extend my longevity. But yeah, people who don't have anybody, they're like wolves, man. They don't do that well in the long run. So do you have a family, a circle of friends who protect you and help you with your dreams? You are encouraged to repair broken relationships with family members, but if that is not safe, it's time to find a new pack. It's time to find a new pack of wolf friends who will protect and support your dreams. Oh, I just love that so much. Yeah, so that goes into like your vibe attracts your tribe. So let's go back to New England Aster then with all those stars. Get your inner stars aligned. Figure out who you are. Figure out who you want to be and just be that. Just be yourself. Vibrate at that frequency and let the universe match you up with the perfect wolves, with the perfect pack. And the hummingbirds are saying, well, maybe you're not part of the wolf clan. Maybe you're part of the hummingbird clan. The moth says, maybe you're actually more of a moth, right? So it's like, just be who you are, and then you will find each other. Although hummingbirds and moths are pretty solo creatures, I think. But yeah, wolves are definitely a pack animal, and so are humans. So are humans. That's why this whole isolation, whatever the heck we've been doing, has just been so hard on so many people, because we are not supposed to be alone. We're supposed to be together. We are supposed to gather. So number 38 is Scleranthes. So this is all under the number 58. So that's kind of interesting. I don't know why for me, but it is. Scleranthes says, getting your instincts and rationality to agree is necessary for making a choice. Once you find balance, the capacity to decide returns spontaneously. If you cannot have everything, you appreciate what you have. So if you cannot have everything, right? You just don't have the pretty white fence. You have the broken fence. But if you cannot have everything, you appreciate what you have. So this could also be like a message for you to appreciate the family, the pack the clan that you have. Like, yes, we don't have all the money in the world, but we have each other. I don't have all the amazing fortunes and whatever, but what I do have is people to cherish in my life, right? So there's that message from Scleranthes. And then also, the wolf is a totem for instincts, following your instincts, listening to your inner guidance, knowing what is best. And Scleranthes says, getting your instincts and rationality to agree is necessary for making a choice. So New England Aster was also saying at some point you are going to take action when you get your stars aligned. So what you need to base your actions upon is a balancing of your instinct, your wolf instinct, and your rationality to make a decision, to make a choice, to know what's best. But make sure that you are not just in your head about your decisions without consulting your instinctual body, right? So pay attention to your gut feelings, pay attention to your calling, right? Howl at the moon. Do what feels natural to do. Do what feels natural to do. And then, once you find balance, once your stars aligned, once you feel renewal, so that's why this renewal tree is balancing out the two sides of these cards, right? It's because it's saying once you get balanced and you get renewed and you remember who you are, you get in touch with your inner wolf. Once you start getting back into cherishing people and appreciating people and being grateful for what you have, once you find that renewed balance, the capacity to decide returns spontaneously. So once you get in that good energetic place, your shades of gray disappear and you're able to make decisions based on what is best with you. Because isn't that awesome when you can line up with a decision like this is a definite yes or a definite no? It's that I don't know what to do feeling that so makes you nauseous. So it's like, get yourself in alignment and you'll have this balance returned to you, and then you'll be able to make your decisions. But it's very important to get yourself aligned as the stars line up for you. And then, yeah, your vibe will attract your tribe and really, really pull in a really strong clan, a really strong group of people who support you, and you will support them. And then everybody will cherish and appreciate each other. And yeah, it's going to be a good fortune for everyone. All right, different vibe for that middle reading for number 58. Okay, so now we're on our last pile, number 50. Fitty. If you pick Fitty, this message is for you. All right, are we ready? Oh, sometimes I get so lightheaded when I bring in messages like this because it's fun to like see it. I don't know. It's just fun. It's just fun for me, you guys. I felt a lot of higher energies with like, even though I didn't have that many amazing words to go with that middle pile, there was a lot of cosmic energy with it. So yeah, I feel a little bit lightheaded. But I think that's a good reminder for me, you know, to keep raising my frequency, keep raising my vibe. Even if I am going to indulge in a few lower density conversations on Facebook, don't let it bring me down, honey. We are flying high. And if people can get up here, they can fly with me. But yeah, you know, our jobs as light workers is to dip down and to see who else we can invite to soar, right? It's like, do you want to fly? You want to soar with me? You keep going down a little bit in frequency to recruit. Yes, it's about recruiting, giving people wake-up calls, but then ultimately letting them decide. So you can't get too attached. And yeah, you have to know when to retreat and go back up into your high flying place. So if you picked 50, the third pile, your flower essence remedy is chicory, number 8. See, I knew there was something weird about this 50 pile because now we literally have 58, which is also the middle pile. Okay. All right, so you got number 8, chicory, and she's holding a sweet little chicory baby, right? New recruits, new souls being born. You know, what a crazy time right now to have a baby. Like, you're bringing a baby into this crazy earth. But guess what? Those babies are going to be the strongest of the strong, the wise, expanded soul energy that this planet needs. So all the babies being born right now, shout out to them because they are here with purpose and reason. And I don't even want to say I salute them. I like bow down to them. And you know, like I feel like they must be incredible. The souls right now coming to earth right now have to be incredible. Oh my gosh. So much stronger than me. You know, like it was pretty crazy and incredible for us to incarnate right now, to be here during this time. But to think about the littlest ones coming in, they're actually the greatest ones coming in. So 50's got chicory, we've got new baby energy. Your flower whisper says your wings are ready now. Your wings are ready now. Is that friggin' insane that I was just talking about soaring and flying high? And now it is saying that your wings are ready now. Your wings are ready now. Your soul trees is assurance. Yes, don't doubt yourself. You are ready to fly. Ooh, now this assurance, both of these cards match the chicory card so wonderfully because the chicory's dress is like a muted orange, peachy orange, but very light on the yellow tan scale, and that's what the flower looks like, but yet there's this purple chicory, and that's what the assurance tree is. So it's kind of really coordinated here with the oranges, and the border on the number 50 is orange. So you are ready. You are so ready now to fly high, to, you know, a new baby could symbolize a new project, a new idea. You know, you don't necessarily have to birth, but, you know, you know, it's you, that could be something, but it's like you are ready to fly higher now. You're ready to release, maybe release and birth into some new energy. Let's see what the plant spirit's got for you. It's all heal, Prunella vulgaris, all heal or self heal. So this is coming in with a message of health, healing, and recovery. So if you have, if you've been low vibing because you have been sick or not feeling well or addicted to pharmaceuticals or drugs or depressive things like alcohol, or I mean, because even though people get silly on alcohol, they are actually lowering their vibration. So, and it's really not good to get so drunk right now because you've lowered your vibration, you've lowered your consciousness, you're now more susceptible to psychic attack or intrusion, right? Like, you need to protect your energy, guys. So yeah, have a little drink, but don't get to the point where you've lost control of yourself, and don't drink every day or anything like that. So anyways, health, healing, and recovery, whatever you've been going through, you're emerging from that dark night of the soul in a way, and now your wings are ready. Your wings are ready to birth into this new energy. Your eco heart, oh holy shit, it's woodpecker. It's flying. It's not on a tree. It's not pecking wood. The woodpecker is soaring in the cosmic night sky with a message of secret knowledge. Now, what is that secret knowledge? Is it something to do with health and healing and recovering, and you've figured out a way to help people, because you've helped yourself and you've found out these natural remedies or this energetic medicine or just a new way to think that can get your mind in alignment for healing and recovery? Your wings are now ready to share this, to soar above and like have a banner in the sky telling everybody, you know? Be assured that what you've gone through is valid and worthy and with purpose, and now it truly is time to tap into the secret knowledge, apply it in your life. But then, I feel like we share it now with others, with the little ones, perhaps, with the little ones. So let me grab the Eco Heart, see what else the woodpecker has to tell you. It's incredible. Like, I wouldn't even know that's a woodpecker because you don't normally see them flying. Like, I wouldn't recognize that. Oh, look at that woodpecker. No, it's like, what is that massive bird? Right? It's incredible looking. But it's not the traditional, like, perched on the side of a tree trunk type of image that you hold with them. So the woodpecker secret knowledge, this is the 48th card in this deck I have written on this page. I don't know. There's a lot of 8s. I feel like, I don't know what's going on with these numbers, but it caught my eye to say that it was 48. All right, anyways. Are there areas in your life that are unhealthy and causing your life, your body to be out of balance? All right, well, that confirms that, there has been something in your life that has been out of balance. You've either been drinking too much, smoking too much, literally addicted to real drugs or pharmaceuticals, or just over-medicating, and now you're out of balance. You're out of balance. You're taking one thing to remedy the side effects from another. Like, there's just something that's so wiggity whack within your body. It's not healthy anymore. Now, this could also be other areas, anything that causes imbalance emotionally, physically, or spiritually, it doesn't matter. Something is out of balance. So, you need to be honest with yourself what that is, right? Just like a woodpecker goes tap, 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 tap. It's sort of like tapping on your shoulder or your forehead or whatever, trying to get your attention to bring your awareness to those areas and clear out that which is causing you discomfort or emotional stress. So where is your poison at in your body? If you pick this last card, Fitty, if you pick Fitty, you're being asked to ask, You don't have to say nothing. You have to ask yourself, where is the poison in my life? And is it in my body literally? Is it in my mind with negativity? Is it in the people that I hang out with? Right? Self-reflect and see what's causing you discomfort or emotional stress, and see if you can clear that out. Now, your wings are ready. So I believe that there's a good chance that you can just fly high above this. Like whatever it is that's causing you discomfort and emotional distress, you have the ability now to literally just lift off out of this energy. So even if you've been addicted to a substance for a real long time, it's in alignment right now that it will be very easy for you to quit. And recovery is yours to have if you want it. Like, it's the perfect time for you to start healing. It's the perfect time. So yeah, woodpeckers are considered very lucky birds by many Native Americans and associated with friendship and happiness. And then to other natives, they're considered medicine birds. So yeah, there's a lot of history that goes with the woodpecker. During your healing, now there is the assurance tree. And woodpecker too is saying, pick a favorite tree. Pick a tree to visit every day. That's what our tree guides were talking about yesterday. Finding your own grove, your healing grove, where you can surround yourself with the same trees often and regular, and invite them into your healing space. They want to help you, but they also want an invitation. And, think of these trees, even when you're not with them. Close your eyes and imagine yourself surrounded with a protective white light that comes up from the earth and just surrounds you. And so now when I look at these pictures, I see the assurance tree. All her leaves are white in the night. It's like this is a plug-in tree. It looks like this tree is lit. And the woodpecker has a aura of white lighted energy around him. And so yeah, there's all this white light in each of the cards for your reading. And you are protected. The earth energy surrounds you. So find a tree, connect with the tree, listen to the tree, see if you get guidance. Can you hear the heartbeat of the tree? Do you hear any disturbances? Do you hear any messages? Make note of everything that you're receiving, or don't. Just stand there and let the tree tune you. Let the tree heal you. So yeah, your wings are ready now. I just love it so much. Now let's see what else is baby. This baby, this so sweet baby. She's just looking at the baby in awe. And I love Chicory. This is number 8. Let's see what Chicory has to say to wrap up your message. That's been really awesome. This woodpecker with this secret knowledge. Don't ever curse your battles, though. Even if you did have a real long battle with addiction or whatever, you actually you went into darkness is what you did. But sometimes we have to go there to pull out secret knowledge. We have to go there to find out answers of healing, of understanding, of compassion. And the best thing you can do when you come out of addiction or whatever was imbalancing you, when you're in your recovery, the best thing now for you to do is to help others, right? Recruit, right? Just like I was saying, invite, recruit, help, assist, share your knowledge, share your experience, because what you just went through is not in vain, right? If you share it and help somebody else, even if it's just one person. So your wings are ready now. And Chicory says, let's see where we're at. Chicory says, you can feel it. You can feel it. You are loved. You can feel it. You are loved. You are loved. You can let everyone remain at the right distance, no longer being offended by the ungratefulness that surrounds you. The unconditional love you give is returned 100-fold and all is at peace. So it's like when you fill yourself up from within, from the well of unconditional love that is in your heart, you no longer look for it outside of you, because you just feel it all the damn time. And you can give it, give it, give it, give it, give it, give it, give it. You just give love out. And yes, it will be returned to you 100-fold, but you're no longer looking, seeking, feeling like you don't have enough, feeling like you have a void that needs filled with drugs and alcohol or whatever the addiction was, shopping, I don't know. Chocolate, no. It can go from any level, but I'm saying if you feel like you had a void, or you want to fill it with something, fill it with unconditional love from the Creator, from your higher self, from the universe, from the stars, from the woodpeckers, from the trees. Everybody loves you. You can feel it now. Your wings are ready. You are loved. So you can let everybody remain at the right distance. If they only want to come 10 feet near you, 6 feet, 3 feet, they don't even want to come within 100 feet of you, you don't even care anymore. And it's not like you're like, get fucked. Like, you just really are like, I'll love you from wherever you're at. Like, I will love you if you're in my arms, or I'll love you if I never even see your stupid face again. I mean, your sweet, beautiful face again. Like, you just are loving, and you can feel it because you know you are loved. So yeah, it's like, it doesn't matter if people are grateful for you or not. That's irrelevant. That's irrelevant to you, because the unconditional love you give makes you feel in your heart that you are at peace. And yes, it comes back to you. What you put out, you get back, and it is returned 100-fold. So if you pick Fitty, you are loved, and your wings are ready now, and you can feel it. Oh, that was so sweet. Thank you so much to all these beautiful decks and these beautiful flowers. And regardless if you picked pile number 31, 58, or 50, I can guarantee you from my heart that you are loved and you are appreciated and you are doing great. You're doing great. Oh my God, you guys, we're doing so good. The fact that we get up every day and we brush our teeth and we continue on our spiritual journey and we expand our hearts, we work on our forgiveness, and we flap our wings and get ready to fly high. Honey Bear, you are doing great. So TGIF, yeah, I hope you have a great weekend. I'm going to pop in here again sometime this weekend, probably on Sunday, to do another Archangel Angelic herb. So that'll be fun. And just another last shout out to ginseng, our beautiful herb of the week. I don't think we could have done it without him. I mean, he really kept us going and is really teaching us to build our own stamina and our own, what's that from? From our inner vibes, our inner love. We can build our stamina, we can build our self-worth, we can get this unconditional love flowing in our life so that, we feel good, we feel at peace, and we can just, keep on trucking. Woo! Have a great weekend, you guys. I'll see you next week.